Premier League Manchester City vs Wolverhampton Wanderers, prediction, team news, lineups preview. After reaching a third straight FA Cup final, resurgent Manchester City aim to continue their Premier League uptick when hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers on Friday. Still seeking a top 5 finish, City have also won 3 league games on the spin. Meanwhile, win-hungry Wolves have claimed maximum points from their last 6, continuing a superb end to the season. Match preview. Last Sunday was bittersweet for fans of Manchester City, as their team strode through to yet another cup final but also formally lost their top-flight title. At the same time as Pep Guardiola's side saw off Nottingham Forest at Wembley. Winning 2-0 thanks to strikes early in either half, Liverpool wrapped up top spot in the Premier League, ending City's long reign of dominance. Before taking on Crystal Palace in the final, they must first try to lock down a top 5 league finish, salvaging the bare minimum of Champions League qualification from a subpar campaign. Aided by a last-gasp winner from Matheus Nunes against Aston Villa, City have accrued 14 points from the last 18 available, and they can at least temporarily climb up to third by beating Wolves this weekend. Victory would also see them post 4 successive Premier League wins for the first time since the opening 4 matches of this season. Such has been their unusual inconsistency. While an injury-hit and fairly fragile squad may no longer be a sure bet, history suggests City can still come out on top in a rare Friday night kickoff. They have won 8 of their last 9 home meetings with Wolves. Though City seem to be revived, Wolves will also expect to prevail, having won all of their last 6 Premier League games, the joint longest winning run of any team this term. Only once have the Midlands side ever won 7 on the spin in England's top tier, and not for nearly 80 years, so Vitor Pereira's current crop are remarkably close to making club history. Last time out, in-form forwards Jørgen Strand Larsen and Matheus Cunha scored again, as Wolves made light work of championship-bound Leicester City, winning 3-0 at Molineux. The latest in a sensational series of results that removed any fears of relegation. They were effectively over the line against goal-shy opponents when Strand Larsen struck their second in the 56th minute. Now concluding the campaign in fine form, Wanderers were scrapping for survival just weeks ago, but they would move within 1 point of 12th-placed Crystal Palace with another success on Friday. Despite a grim recent record against Man City since doing the double over them in 2019-20, Wolves have lost 8 of 9 Premier League meetings. Pereira's men have won their last 4 away fixtures. So, they will arrive in Manchester full of confidence, aiming to avenge an Erling Haaland-led 5-1 thrashing at the Etihad this time last year. Team news. Man City are still missing several players, most notably Erling Haaland, Rodri, Nathan Ake and John Stones, while Oscar Bob and Ederson are both doubts. Stefan Ortega may therefore continue in goal, while Omar Marmush again deputizes for Haaland up front. All 6 of Marmush's Premier League goals have come at the Etihad so far. Pep Guardiola can call upon James McAtee, who was ruled out of the FA Cup semi-final due to suspension. But Jack Grealish, Savinho, and Jeremy Doku are also vying for selection across the final third. Meanwhile, midfield maestro Kevin De Bruyne will hope to be recalled, given his previous record against Friday's opponents. He has played a part in 10 goals in 9 league appearances against Wolves, both scoring and assisting 5. De Bruyne is definitely leaving Manchester, but it remains to be seen whether Matheus Cunha decides to depart Wolverhampton. The combustible Brazilian has recorded 21 goal involvements in the Premier League this term. Only Raul Jimenez, 23 in 2019-20, has managed more for Wolves. Like City's Stones, who netted a late winner at Molineux, Jørgen Strand Larsen scored in October's reverse fixture. Now enjoying his best form of the campaign, He has recently scored 6 goals in his last 6 appearances, with 4 proving to be the winner. Sam Johnstone missed last week's win over Leicester, but Hwang Hee-chan and Jean-Rickner Bellegarde both returned to the bench. Sasa Kalajdzic, Enzo Gonzalez and Yerson Mosquera are all on the road to recovery from long-term injuries. Manchester City possible starting lineup: Ortega, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, Silva, Kovacic, Gundogan, Doku, De Bruyne, Marmish. Wolverhampton Wanderers possible starting lineup: Sa, Bueno, Agbadu, Todi, Semedo, Andre, Gomez, Aït-Nouri, Munetsi, Cunha, Strand Larson. We say, Manchester City 2-1 Wolverhampton Wanderers. Though Man City are no longer a formidable force, they seem to have steadied the ship, conceding far fewer goals. The outgoing Premier League champions should beat Wolves. This game will put the visitors' newfound form to the test, but, for all their improvements, it may prove one step too far. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.